Tariq and the Bears. Hi, Lorraine. How are you guys today? Oh, look here. Ooh. I'm at the foothill of this fortress. I think I got sunburned yesterday because I don't have sunscreen because I think it's, still winter, kind of. And I have to pay for my mistakes now. I think I have a red nose. So I came here a little bit too early. I didn't know how long exactly it takes to get from Batumi to here, and I had to take a little minibus, a marshrutka, and it was pretty fast. How's everybody today? Can you hear me? Like my signal says it's all good, but I don't know. You see the Black Sea over there has this very pretty turquoise color. Okay, great. Okay, I'm super happy. So I already went inside and did a roundabout and came back to the very beginning. So I know I've seen everything. Hi, Dee. It's a very nice sunny day today. There's barely anyone over here at this fortress. I was the only person for, I would say, half an hour, and then I saw another couple. So this is great. It's sad that people don't visit it very often, but at the same time, it's just I like the feeling of privacy, when there is no one else but you and you can feel all the vibes of this place. And this is a very interesting construction. Uh, it looks really nice when you enter, and you go like down those terraces. They look like the hanging gardens of Babylon. Hi, Marie. How's everybody doing? Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Jessica. Okay, we're about to start the tour. It's nice you came to the beginning. Yes, we will see very beautiful views very soon. Okay, well, it's time to start. My name is Sieta. Nice to meet you if you don't know me yet. Um, I'm from Siberia, but I live in Georgia, in Batumi right now. And today we are going to explore a site that um, is located nearby the town of Batumi and nearby the town of Kobuleti. and it's the ruins of an ancient fortress. So let's have a look. It is called Petra Fortress, but it has nothing to do with Petra in Jordan. And here we go. Here we go. This is the fortress of the 6th century, or the remains of it, and um, it proved to be an impenetrable fortress in several fights. Um, Partially because on the one hand, on the one side there is the Black Sea, and on the other side there is this very steep hill. So we are here to enjoy the ambience and what is left of this fortress. The weather today is really great. It is 11 degrees Celsius. Oh, yeah, there are more people. Okay. I mentioned that not so many people come here, but I clearly see more people right now than there were when I first came. So I guess people know of this place. And this is the Black Sea. Um, it's very beautiful turquoise color today. Hi, Becky. So we are about to get to the lookout, and from that lookout, you can see Batumi, the big city where I live, and the town of Kobuleti, and also an interesting hotel. Because of the light, I don't know, the light is coming from the side of the hotel. Maybe it's going to be a little bit dark. Oh, it's kind of hazy right now. So let's look. So over there in the distance, very, very hazy buildings. This is my town where I live, Batumi. And on that little, I don't know, pinnacle, it, I don't know if I say correctly, you see the hotel with a tower. It's called Castello Mari. And in the Soviet Union, it was also a hotel that was called Science. And it was a place where a couple of movies were filmed. And one of these movies is called An Amphibian Man. And it's a story of a man who could, swim underwater like Aquaman. So, but the Soviet Union version is very pretty today. And on the other side, it's the town of Kobuleti. And you see, that's a very, very steep hill. So you can believe that back in the day, people couldn't really, well, it was hard for people to climb it. Maybe they could, but it was quite hard. And I can hear the birds sing, but I don't know if you can because of my headphones. Let me know. And over here, you can see the railroad that connects Batumi and other cities of Georgia, and I took it several times, so I must have passed it, but I never knew, never knew to look for it for this fortress. So now let's climb a little bit and see what there is in the fortress itself. Um, and later I'll sit down and tell you the story of why it is an important part in Georgian history. It is actually an archaeological site, and the people work here. So this little place. Oh, what do you think this is? This little cave place. It's dark and it's cold, and this is my little prompt. Why do the people use it? What for? Any guesses? Okay, I'm gonna climb, but you can think about it. And I'll tell you once I get up. Storage, yes, Polly, that's right, that's storage. Specifically for foods, like the olden day fridge, maybe. So I already climbed this little hill, and I quite like the view from it, so I want you to see it too. The ground is a little bit wet, so I'm nervous. Okay, here we go. I love this view. Yeah, but over here, I think it's pretty nice. It's nicer to look at the ruins from above, right? Over here too. So yeah, like Machu Picchu. No, I'm joking. Um, we're supposed to find here a palace and a basilica, like a church, and rooms of the people, and some rooms for the soldiers. But I only know for a fact where they have a basilica because they marked it. Other rooms, I guess we have to guess sort of where exactly they are. So let's go down and let's try to figure it out. And one another view of the sea. Very pretty. Okay. And right here. Here, I think they made this little step specifically for me. So I'm thinking maybe the workers here were taking a break, and when I was, when I first came, that's why there was nobody here. But right now, it seems like they're working. So it's a working archaeological site, and they have a little museum. I would like to show you. Wait, sorry. I would like to show you some artifacts. Well, one of these, I think this is an artifact that they found on the site, because this vase looked looked like it was found here. Um, And then there were other ceramics, and those ones I think they are new, but maybe um, inspired by this side. And if you look, there is just a woman and a ram and some things that looks a little bit like a tower, but they looked really nice. So I think either they were renovated very well, or they're new, and I would think they're new. So over here, okay, the place where I wanted to sit down was taken. Oh well. And what I like about sites here in Georgia, you can walk pretty much anywhere and everywhere and explore as much as you want. And if it's not allowed to go somewhere, then they just put up a sign. But generally speaking, you can roam freely. Oh yeah. So another interesting place over here. Um, this is not a regular well. This hole, some people thought that it was storage for water. Other people thought that it was uh, the ancient, um, the ancient, the ancient oven for Georgian bread, because in Georgia they bake their bread in a very interesting manner. Um, they would put raw bread on the side and kind of like stick it to the side. That's very interesting and very unique. And some people believe that this thing is actually that. And look at these stones. The moss, it's very soft, very nice. I believe that this fortress is so old, more than 1500 years old. And over here is the basilica, because they prompted us by putting an icon over there and a little altar. Yeah, we can go there and have a look in a moment. I'm a little bit lost in those ancient rooms. So, if this is the church, where do you think the palace is? Is it near the church or far away? What do you think? And while we're guessing, I'm gonna show you a well that is pretty deep, about 20 meters. But tourists throw stones in it because they would like to, they want to measure, how deep it is. And that's why it's covered. Also because it's not safe to walk. And look at how many clovers there are here. That's pretty cool. Um, so you don't know. You don't know. I also don't know where the palace would be, but I think somewhere nearby the church, right? Armenia, considered Europe or Asia? I don't know. We are in Georgia, and it's both Europe and Asia. I would say maybe Armenia is either also both or more Asia than Europe. On the Silk Road was, yeah, yes, probably like baking bread in a tandoor oven. Um, yes, this place was on the Silk Road. Yes, exactly that. That's right. Okay, so yeah, this fortress was built in the 6th century by Byzantine Emperor Julian the First. And I found in some other resources that they actually dug some artifacts that suggested that this place is even older than that. But maybe, oh no, that's okay. Oh yeah, you see there is a tree here. There used to be. Yeah, you throw your dough onto the side of it. Okay, okay, yes. Then that's right. I didn't know about tandoori, but uh, yeah, you're probably right. So maybe this place was older, or what? Yeah, was older, but it actually became a big fortress then with this Byzantine emperor, and he gave it the name Petra fortress, and Petra means rock or stone from Greek. But there is also another name for this fortress. It's Gareji fortress, and it means enchanted fortress. And the necessity of this construction um, was explained, but it was um, in the trade route connecting Persia, Armenia, Byzantine, and Western Georgia. And also, this was a good place for the Byzantine Empire because they could rob uh, the Lazov tribe who inhabited the territory. So, this is why they built it. And it took them about 30 years to do this. And then Persians attacked. Persians attacked and they captured this fortress. And after some time, um, the Byzantine Empire tried to recapture it, to siege it, and it took them 8,000 people, and they still didn't succeed. Well, that war was won by the Byzantine Empire, but they decided, and I guess out of spite, that they would destroy this fortress so that it wouldn't belong to nobody. I don't know. This is this is quite an interesting piece of history. Um, Georgia is considered both Europe and Asia. So we are going to a little room here. So since this fortress was destroyed, um, nobody heard of it for quite a long time, and they just heard of some settlements that were here in the territory of this fortress until it reappeared in the war of the Ottoman Empire and Georgia, and the Russian Empire and the Ottoman Empire fought for this territory, and the Russian Empire won. So this territory became part of Georgia again. Um, Georgia is considered both in Europe and in Asia. Yes, yeah. And then in during the Soviet Union times, they decided to use this place a little bit more like to find a more practical use for this place, and I'll show you in a moment what they did with it. Yeah, country of Turkey. Yes, yes, that's the Ottoman Empire. Okay, I will show you in a moment what they actually did. But yeah, I think this fortress served its purpose, and it's quite nice. Um, Here you can imagine it's probably, I don't know, probably that's a room of sorts. Somebody lived here a million years ago. Not million, but 1500 years ago. That's still so long. Very atmospheric, yes, absolutely. Especially when there's nobody around, or practically nobody. It's very nice. Because the main fortress in this region is called Gonia Fortress, and it's very close to Batumi. And look at this little window here. The walls here are huge. Maybe this was a tower before. Here. Whoa. See? Very atmospheric place. And you can touch everything and just watch it. There are a lot of lizards here, I read. And I saw one. But I didn't see a lot, I just saw one. Maybe in the summer there are more lizards, or maybe in the sun. So we're going to another part of this fortress because in the Soviet Union times, like I said, they were trying to find a more practical uh, use for it, and they put um, they put a cement construction, like this little step thing, and they used it as a limonarium, a place to grow lemons. And lizards, yeah, that's what I thought. So here is what this place looked like from the roadside in the Soviet Union times. It was completely covered, and nobody even knew there was a fortress there. Like if you weren't from here and you passed, you wouldn't even know. So it was just covered completely. And here, one more thing to share is a drone picture of the site, which is pretty impressive to me. I don't have a drone, so I appreciate people taking pictures. Oh, hi, Beata. Hi. So this, I would say, is my favorite part of this site. We're going to enter this um, cement construction, and now it's covered with ivy. And it reminds me of the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the seven wonders of the world. And um, the birds are singing, and it's just like if you can um, if you can forget about the rest of the world, you can kind of see yourself in those gardens. Nature has taken back the Russian stuff. Oh yeah, yeah. Me too. I mean, anything that's from the USSR, um, taken back by the nature if it's not preserved. Yeah. And look at this nice view over here again. Birds are singing. Yes, absolutely. And the waves. And they say there is a very nice beach nearby. So maybe after the tour, I will see the beach. Actually, the drive here was kind of steep and and a little bit scary because there were so many turns. So I believe that people had a hard time, to capture this fortress. So here, this is the construction, um, the cemented construction, and nice little beach cafe. Unfortunately, here, people, I don't know, maybe in the summer there will be something, but in like during the off season times, it's just people just don't do it. I don't know why. So this is how the ivy took over the place. Okay, I'm going to try to find a better place here. See the roots and everything. Oh, look here. If you don't think of the passing cars and just listen to the birds, then it's the best. Over here. And there is also access if you have limited mobility, but honestly, I don't know how you would um, enter. I mean, there is an elevator, but how would you explore the site? I don't know. You can just really get up, and that's all. Why do Russians spend so much money? And I don't know. I think maybe they didn't see value in it because it was run down, maybe, and they thought, oh, the grass, well, the soil here is um, great, so we'll just use it to grow something. They were big on trying to hide the history. So there are terraces, so there is another layer, and I found a little gallery over there, so I want to take you there too. So yeah, this is, how you walk this wonders, and this is what happened to the cement. And over here, see the roots. Oh yeah, so the site is um quite small. Guess it was a small fortress, but still, I thought very nice, very pretty. And they have little booths here, and I think they use them for like as museums. Look at this. Grow wines. Yes, yes, you could have lovely wines here. They actually here in particular they grow tea. Not in this place, but in this region, they're big um, at growing tea, and everywhere in Georgia they grow wine. Um, they think that Georgia is the first winemaking country. Yeah, this. Look at that. So beautiful. I think. Well, thank you, Hans. Thank you so much. Which one would uh, which wine? It really depends what you like. Oh, they would say everything is good here. I personally, um, I like King's Marauli, and that is a red semi-sweet wine. This says open. I'm gonna go here and show you. I don't know what it is, but it's some art that we can see. And I think that these are probably the little ceramics that they found here. Yeah, I forgot to turn off the light. Yes, and that's the only pavilion that was open and working. But I don't think they're working very well to promote this site because it's not on um every person's plaque. When you walk in Batumi, you see people with flags of different excursions, and they offer you to go anywhere you want to go. But this place isn't really there, so it's like off the beaten path. And I think if they worked a little bit more on actually explaining, the things, or having some signs in English, maybe that would attract some more people. So um, here my tour ends. We watched the whole thing today. So thank you so much for coming. I appreciated you coming with me. And now I have to figure out how to get out of here. I didn't suppose that I can come. Oh, thank you so much, Mark. Yeah, thank you, King, Queen. I don't know. Sorry if I said your name wrong. So, um, thank you, Polly. That was really, yeah, thank you so much for coming. And I'll be doing some other tours of Batumi and the outskirts. Please follow me and come to see other places. Bye bye. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, you were a little late, Beata. Yes. Yes. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for your interest. Oh, that's okay. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Bye bye. Have a good day.